Go ahead and call to order the April 2nd meeting of the Select Board. Let's rise for pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What is our pleasure with the warrants and the minutes?
I have one change to the minutes. I stand corrected, there was not a $500 limit mentioned in item 4, the reimbursement to the ACO.
I will make a motion to approve with the amendments.
Second that. Discussion? All in favor? That's unanimous. Next meeting of the Select Board is scheduled for April 16th, 5:30 here at Town Hall. No old business this evening. New business item 1, appoint Todd Stead, constable for the town.
I was talking to Julie about this a little bit, and I would like to make a motion to table this, to allow her to talk to the town attorney about ACO rights as far as going on the properties and whatnot.
I'll second that. Any discussion, concern?
Is Jonathan still the current constable, or do we not have a constable?
We no longer need a constable to post the warrants.
Okay,
And that's basically the only reason we had a constable.
okay.
I think it might run out in June, or it did run out last June.
Okay.
And I did talk to John about being appointed, and he has no need.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor of tabling? That is unanimous. Brings us to item 5, public comment.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Hello. I just want to let you know, if you don't know already, that I'm running for the House of Representatives. So,
Best of luck.
yeah.
Thanks
Nice to
for
keep it
setting
in
up.
the town if you can, yeah.
And for those watching at home that don't see who's on, it's Suzanne Andresen.
Yes, indeed. Sorry, I should say my name. I should know that, actually. Sorry about that.
Okay. Seeing no other public, brings us to item 6, future agenda items. April 16th, we do have the Budget Committee recommendations as well as approval of the town meeting warrant. Do we want to bring back the constable on the 16th? Does that give you enough time to, if you have a chance to
Yeah, I'll just
get
email
the
him.
information we need from Kristen?
That will be under old business by then.
Any other future agenda items?
I hear we're having some larger meetings coming up with budget discussions, so probably less is more for now.
Agreed. Select Board comments and announcements. Free dump day is scheduled for April 11th. Residents may bring 1 truck and trailer load per household. There is also a hazardous waste collection day scheduled for April 25th. The drop-off spot for that is on Industry Road in Brunswick. Just be aware, if you choose to participate, you do need to pre-register, and those registrations open April 6th. And I believe that the slots are limited, so
Yeah.
it's first come, first served. So if you have stuff to bring in, is this flyer on our website?
It is.
There is a flyer on the website that lists what can, and perhaps more importantly, what cannot be dropped off at hazardous waste day. Let's see, the budget town meeting, public hearing is scheduled for April 27th at 6 p.m. at the fire station. And then budget town meeting is scheduled for May 4th at 6 p.m. at the West Bath School. Any other select board comments or announcements?
I have more of a request. I don't think the budget committee is taking minutes, is that true? Which makes sense for most meetings because they're more of like a workshop style. But is it possible to get minutes for when they actually vote on what their recommendations will be?
Next week.
Right,
Yeah, I can request from David.
okay. Just because I think it's important for public meetings to have a record, and like I said, the other ones are more workshop style where they're just.
And their recording probably won't be on until Tuesday.
Yeah, I think that's a great recommendation.
And that's all I have.
How are we advertising the town meeting? Is it like on our website? I'm just sort of wondering like how we're,
It's on the calendar
okay,
already. It will be in the newspaper, we have to, and it will start going out in weekly emails, and it will go on the text. Okay.
We had many people sign up for that yet?
Not a real lot.
You get them at town meeting.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest.
When we have a full
Right.
staff to get
Sure, understood.
a little more, you know.
These things take time.
I have a couple other things.
What do you think?
Over the Hill, ATV is doing the cleanup on State Road, April 18th at 8 a.m. If anybody would like to join. And also, I went to an A2K meeting yesterday in Brunswick with all three communities and their A2K committees. We are going to be holding a public meeting on May 2nd, a Saturday, from 1 to 3. This is to gather public input. And it could be on a few things, it could be, they're gonna have different stations, and it will be held at the SMCC LLB Learning Center, at the landing in Brunswick.
Oh, on the old base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. And so, they asked for anybody, public input, to come.
Great.
That's actually starting to move along, I think. Since it started in 2004,
speed of light.
and that's all I have.
Do we know, do we have a date yet for when the county will adopt their budget?
Soon as possible would be great. Budget committee's making their recommendations tonight. They're voting on their recommendations tonight, so.
I
I'm
look
not
forward to
sure.
seeing what they recommend.
When did the commissioners meet? Is it a certain day? Once a month, twice a month?
It's close enough, sadly. I think they only meet once a month.
It would be nice if they'd share that information with
It's
The
just having that
times.
conversation.
Yeah.
I can find out.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on their calendar online.
Certainly think the county provides some valuable services, but the fact their budget is again up, or at least West Bass portion is up significantly. And the fact that their budget has increased by 93, almost 94% since 2017. I think we need to stay engaged and continue to monitor that, because that's just unsustainable to continue on that rate.
Especially losing a $600,000 payment.
Yeah.
And the overall budget went up 1.5. I did go to that meeting last week. Let them know that Westpath cannot increase taxes for them. And I did invite a commissioner to come and sit the day taxes are due, so they could help explain why taxes go up if they have to.
It's also unfair as a municipality to have to try to counteract those increases without having an impact on services.
We're flat this year,
Yeah,
but going forward,
that's only sustainable for so long as well.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, town and school combined is right at about a 3% increase, 3 and change. And then they're coming in at 12.4, 14 something. And
That's
a
a bit much.
14% increase last year.
Especially as a fiscally conservative municipality.
Yeah, and I get the need to build capital reserve funds, but the amount of money that's in this budget this year for future expenditures is just startling after 2 years of significant increases for them to do it again. It's incredibly frustrating. And I think we gave them pretty candid feedback when they were here last year, and
Mhm.
there was at least speculation that with the $600,000 loan payment dropping off, that the towns would see some relief this year, and I don't see where any town is seeing any. And again, there are incredibly valuable services and resources that the county provides, but there's also a significant spending problem that
Yeah.
we need to get reined in.
The town of Warwick and Topsom, they both thanked me for coming and said they're in the same exact situation.
Their next meeting is the 14th. I didn't catch the time.
April?
April 14th,
Which is Tuesday.
yes. I think they're at 3:30.
It's an odd time, 3 or 3:30, yes. I can confirm the timing. I'll ask Jill to be on an email for an agenda and I'll share that with you.
That'd be great. And I know we've mentioned it a few times, but it would be great if they could meet in hours where people who have full-time jobs could attend and observe. That's not likely to change.
Correct. And I don't know if you know Jill Flaherty is a new county administrator.
Yeah, I know, there've been a lot of changes there, I'm excited to see what happens.
Mhm.
I'm just concerned with the trajectory we're on, and, we talk a lot about the school budget. School budget has only increased half as fast as the county budget has increased. At this point, our portion of the county budget is almost as much as the total town side of our operating budget. That's concerning to me.
It is a good sign when a former treasurer becomes administrator.
Absolutely.
Usually,
Absolutely.
seems like it works out well.
Absolutely. I'll get off my soapbox. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? That is unanimous, thank you.